Hi, doctor. Welcome to this recorded presentation. This presentation is only designed for dermatologists. The objective of this recorded presentation is to reveal how you can make an eight-figure revenue in your dermatology practice without hiring an expensive agency, without hiring an expensive marketing agency or social media agency or digital marketing agency, even with your current team and resources. Also, even if you are facing a huge competition around you. So I have coined this term high ticket practice, HTP, because the top 10% of the dermatology clinics across India are essentially the high ticket practitioners. So how exactly are they different from the rest? Why only 10 to 20% of the clinics are growing faster and bigger? What is their secret formula? Can you also follow the same to grow bigger and faster? So let's find out. But before that, let me tell you this. Dermatologists who want to 10x their revenue and profits need to become high ticket practitioners. Without it, there will be a lot of struggle. There will be a lot of wastage of time, money, resources, efforts, and whatnot. Now, if you don't know me, let me give you my brief introduction. My name is Sakib, and I have been a part of dermatology ecosystem for more than 17 years now. I have been working with many derma clinics on their social media as a consultant. Uh, Now, I have seen in this a long exposure in dermatology ecosystem. Like I have seen many clinics growing faster and bigger, and many clinics they are struggling to get new patients, struggling to convert those new leads into an actual sales, actual profits. Many clinics are struggling to with their profitability. They are missing out a lot of their patient to their competitions, which are which are non-derma clinics, non-derma driven clinics. So and there are so many clinics, indirect competitions are coming up. There are hundreds of uh, clinics being launched in India. As a founder of Scale Up Media and Marketing Agency, we have a division called Scale Up Derma, which this division basically focuses on working with dermatologists. So we work as a consultant. We drive their social media marketing, lead generation, training the staff, etc. Now I'm guessing for a lot of you that this is probably not your first attempt to learn something new for your business. And even if you have failed at building a great business in the past, it is not your fault, because there's a lot of random information out there and it can be confusing. Many times the information overload keeps you away from the success, and it is completely okay. If you have been concerned over the past that you can't succeed in this highly competitive market, I want those fears, I want to put those fears to rest. You can do this. You just need the right strategies, structured process, right systems. Okay, that's it. I mean, you just need the right strategies, right structured process. It becomes very simple to execute and implement those strategies. Also, the investor driven clinics or chain of clinics, or the big celebrity derma clinics want you to think that you need a lot of funds or investments or a fancy marketing agency, some fancy marketing gimmicks to build a highly profitable business. Now I am here to tell you that they are wrong. Obviously they have their own reasons for wanting you to think and believe like that, but it is not true. Also, if you have ever thought that online brands want your practice to suffer, you are probably right. There is a sudden influx of online information from skincare influencers, or even doctors directly promoting products for the indications you treat at your clinic. And it is not only wrong for the consumers, but it is also hurting your practice. Like I have experienced that with some of my clients, that patients are directly buying the products, buying the brands like retinol or maybe niacinamide serum or whatnot. They are buying it directly from their online sellers, and they aren't coming for the consultations. So this is one of the experience. So that's where we are, I mean, that's why we are here for. I know you have a dream to build a successful business where you are making at least 8-figure revenue every year with at least 50 to 60% of profits, and also you want to create an impact in people's lives with the results you can offer. Now if you believe, like you have uh, if you believe in your practice, if you believe in your services, then you need to go through this completely. I mean, don't skip this video, you need to watch this till the end, because there's a lot of secrets I'll be discussing in this presentation. Now I want you to show you that how to make that happen during this webinar. Now my goal for this presentation is basically to help two type of dermatologists. For those who have recently started their practice, like 5 to 6 years now they're practicing, or for those doctors, you will get how you can become a high ticket derma practitioner and build a successful 8-figure business. And also for those doctors who are experienced dermatologists, who are practicing for more than 10 years, 15 years, but are struggling with their revenue, with their with generating leads of new patients, struggling with their profits. Right now you will get a strategy to transform and upgrade your branding, positioning, marketing and sales game. So let me share quickly the presentation which I have designed. uh, okay, this is what we have discussed, like how to build a highly profitable business, how to build a highly profitable 8-figure derma practice without hiring an expensive agency, even with your current team and current resources, even in this highly competitive market. So as I have shared with you my brief introduction, like I have been working with some dermats in Mumbai, Bangalore, Ahmedabad. I've been also working with some brands, some pharma brands. uh, this is what, like, why we are doing this, because as I have shared, there is so much of random and overwhelming information which is confusing you. There's a high competition, but still you can grow 10x. Most believe high investments and fancy marketing agencies are needed, but it is not true. Now what's hurting your practice, who is hurting your practice, you know that. And you can easily make 8-figure revenue with higher profitability. Let me show you how. This is also we have discussed, like who is this for. uh, I will not waste our time here. What's missing, like you are right now creating content, you are there on social media just for being for the sake of being present on social media, because you are feeling that everybody is doing social media, let me also uh, do the social media. We need to be present, because so still you are seeing no results, or the visibility is very low, the reach is very low. You are working hard on social media, yet your credibility and trust isn't is ha- is not yet established with the new patients. Also you might be you have hired a expensive agency, yet there is no impact or low impact on your business. You are caring for your patients, but you are not able to convert them into high ticket offers. Then you are not a high ticket practitioner. So from you want to go from a randomly existing practice, which is the RAP, which I have uh, written here. REP is randomly existing practice, to a high ticket practice. Now HTP is what the high ticket practice is, what the top 10% of the practitioners are doing. High ticket practice is the way of creating an eight-figure business. It is way of serving and offering transformation, because ultimately you want to grow in your business, you want good profits, good revenue, uh, incremental flow of leads, consistent flow of leads, and they are converted easily, they are not bargaining it with you. So you are also, ultimately the funda is, you want to grow your business, you want to serve your patients, right? You want to serve, you want to give them the transformation which they are looking for. You want to help them and with their, diseases, with their, whatever they are desiring. So you want to help them achieve whatever they are desiring. You also want to live life fully. Okay, I have seen doctors practicing, uh, I mean, working hard, and are not able to enjoy life, uh, not able to, uh, you know, uh, take care of their health, family, friends, etc. So it is a way of serving and offering transformation. High ticket practitioners are, they are never perceived as a generalists. Okay, because for a generalist, a patient perception is like that, like they don't want to give money to a generalist. If they are paying high amount, they want to give it to a someone who is an expert, someone who is perceived as an expert, who is a high ticket practitioner. A high ticket practitioner puts results first over selling services. Now I have seen many clinics, they are selling their services, they're offering huge discounts, discounts during festival seasons, discounts during, every month they are offering some other discounts on their on services. They're not, like, they are not able to put the results first, but they are just selling the services. A high ticket practitioner ultimately gets more time for self, family, and friends. Let me show you how. This is only possible through high ticket practice system. So HTP secrets. This is basically, this program is being designed, uh, combining the lessons of marketing, combining the lessons of sales, combining the lessons of branding, positioning. There's so much, the efforts we have put in that to design this program. Okay, because I have realized after working with some of my clients that only doing social media doesn't solve all your problems. Only working, with the word of mouth or maybe a referral system doesn't solve all your problems. So it combines basically the branding, positioning, marketing, productization, sales, customer experience, makes it a high ticket practice. So I'll share some of the case studies also during this presentation. But let me go ahead first. Now there are three secrets to becoming an HTP. Now all these secrets, all these things we have been, we have designed this from books like, this 100 million offers, or 100 million leads. Uh, this is also a very good book called The Power of Emotional Marketing. This is very comparatively a new book. Um some social media strategies here from the book called Contagious, and there's so many other, lessons we have learned uh, to design this particular program. Now there are three secrets to becoming an HTP. Secret number one is the visibility and credibility success. This you also agree on this, that you need to become more visible, so that people know you, people know who you are, what problems do you solve. Y- can you help them solve their problems or help them achieve their desires. So how to become more visible so that millions of people know who you are and how you can help them. So you'll learn all this. I mean, this secret is the basic. This is the basic. This is the fundamental. From my experience, the content you design makes it more likely for people to connect with you rather than relying on ideas or script provided by your agencies. Okay, now what happens is, like, as an agency owner also, we what we are also doing is we are just giving a uh, random content to the doctors, not random content but specific content related to dermatologists, but the doctor who creates his or her own content. Okay, that attracts more patients, that attracts more audience to their content. So rather than relying on, the ideas and scripts from an agency, from someone who is helping you on social media, it is ideal to create your own content. So we will teach you how to do that. I mean, it's very simple. You just need the right process and structure, how you can research the content, how you can plan your content and create even if you are not comfortable facing the camera. So there are a lot of doctors who share that they are not comfortable facing the camera or speaking on and like on camera. There are multiple ways they can do that. Now with the help of AI, you can create your own clone. I'll show you that how to do that. You can create your own voice, you can clone your own voice. Yeah, so you are not speaking in front of camera, but still you are there on social media. You are speaking, you are helping your audiences out. There's so many other ways of creating, reels and content, which is educational, creating awareness, helping people out with practical advice, helping people out with practical advices, practical, uh, how the tutorial type reels. There's so much of uh, you know uh, potential there that you need to explore. We'll teach you the A to Z of content that makes you more visible, which builds trust and credibility. You'll be able to attract a lot of inquiries just by posting relevant educational content that is created in a very short period of time. You don't need a complete day to shoot your content. Okay, I'll explain you how you can, do your 1 month content in just 1 or 2 days. The secret number two is branding positioning secret, like, and also building the high ticket packages. Branding positioning secrets, like, it helps you to brand yourself in a different way, or in a, so that people remember you, people uh, identify you with your brand. How to brand yourself and position yourself in the market so that you stand out in the crowded market. How to productize your high ticket services. Now, people don't come to you directly for the high ticket services. Okay, they will come to you for consultation, which is a low ticket service, which is a low ticket. You are offering a service which is a low ticket service. People are coming to you for consultation. Then if they are eligible, you advise them, you recommend them some treatments which are medium value treatments. Then you upsell them, if there is still there is a eligibility to high ticket procedure or high ticket treatments. Now how you can productize your high ticket services, how you can define a long term value, a lifetime value of a client. So for example, if a client is coming to you, if a patient is coming to you, and you are doing the consultation, patient is patient is just, you are recommended some brand, you have prescribed some products, so that and the patient don't appear like for a follow up. Maybe he has or he or she has went to other doctor, or maybe they have bought some treatments from some other setup, some other clinics. So with this secret, you won't appear as a generalist. People perception changes, people approach you for results with this secret. Now secret number 3 is the marketing and sales secret. Now how you can create your own offers, how you can generate leads, how to how you can attract the interested people, the lead generated need to be converted into an actual sales. Now if you have generated a lead, okay, people have given you the contact, now you need to convert them into actual sales. How you can, or how your staff, or how your receptionist can cold call them or cold message them to book appointments, how you or your team members or your staff members can close them for a high ticket. So all the sales secrets, sales psychology, it includes sales psychology, personality identification, how to do a discovery call, how you can qualify the patients for a high ticket, how you can pitch, how you can close. All the techniques are being discussed in this secrets. Now, all the modules are specifically designed for dermatologists like you. All the ready-made templates for content, scripts, script template, a business guide, ad guides, branding and positioning guide, ready-made sales and closing scripts, even with the objection handling. You know, some patients, they negotiate, they have so many objections. Now, how you can handle those objections like a pro? Okay, all these are specifically designed for dermatologists. The ready-made templates, even we are providing the SEO template, ready-made template, so that anyone from your team also can do that. So you just need to learn the concept and just plug and play with our ready-made guides and templates. It is easy to learn and apply even if you are not technically sound. So if you think that I am not technically sound, I don't have time, so this is all very simple. Just need to learn, understand it. Okay, just put some effort, some time on it, and even if you are not technically sound, we have made it very easy for you. Now, secret number one: how to be visible to millions of people in just 30 days. Okay, now millions of people. I'll show you some results. Wait, I'll show you some results. So if you can see some of the results, I'm just sharing that a particular clinic's see here in the down. If you can see, uh, if you can see here, 44 lakhs account reached in last 30 days. Okay, here you can see 2.7 million views. So you can understand the accounts reach. You can see here also 13 lakhs, 13 lakh account reached. Okay, here you can see 3 lakhs accounts reached. Okay, obviously people are also interested in, they send messages for, this is just an organic reach. This is an organic reach. Okay, I'll just show you some more. Here you can see the reach, accounts reach here, accounts reach here. So see, there's views, 1.2 crore views. There's so many comments. There's so many shares. There's so many saves. Uh, Let me again. Okay, just you can see here also the number of accounts reached here as well. Okay. Now with this, what happens is you can what happens is you also can be visible to millions of people. Millions of people, if you are visible to them, then it becomes easier for them. It becomes easier for them to find you. Okay, now everybody is suffering from some skin problems, hair problems, or nail problems, whatever they are suffering from. They just need a right doctor And what happens is sometimes they are referred, like they are referred to some other doctors or some other, beauty parlors, or maybe some a non derma clinics, from their friends. But if you are visible, if you are visible to them, they will approach you. Okay. So as we have seen, my observation with visibilities with all of my clients is, once they are visible, the people are approaching them directly. Okay. Some of the doctors initially, like the example I have shared here is Dr. Ravi. Obviously I have changed the name here. Dr. Ravi was doing everything in his clinic, providing the best of the services, had all the latest equipments, machines, a well trained staff. However, he had a very low footfall of patients. Patients who knew him only consulted him. People who knew him only consulted him and took his services. The new patients, they they were not aware that he is a dermatologist. He is taking care of skin, hair, etc. The problem was the visibility and reach. The challenge was that he was not comfortable on digital platforms and content creation. But he hoped that people would magically find him. And obviously that you would also agree that hope is not a is never a strategy, obviously. So he struggled for more than 10 good years. He is practicing in a reputed hospital, plus he has his own clinic. Suddenly, he decided to go massive on social media. He learned about it online, started putting more content, but still the views and engagement were poor. He used to take help from, Chat GPT for content ideas, script, etc. Once we met him, and we shared our the high ticket practice model, our strategies. So now we are strategically working on this on the social media platforms. We are doing local SEO on Google. Now he is reaching lakhs of people every single month, and patient footfall increased, business increased. The number one problem of patient footfall, the new patient were not coming, but now right now the this particular problem is being solved. Now, what doctors do is they hire expensive social media or digital marketing agencies. These agencies, they use Chat GPT and other AI tools to create scripts, to generate ideas, etc. But you would also agree that if they don't have the knowledge, the agencies, they are working with all. Okay, they are working with restaurants, they are working with fitness trainers, they are working with some shops, some brands, but they are dependent on Chat GPT, Google, and other AI tool. So that, I mean, they are giving the scripts, they're giving the ideas, but it is generalized now because everybody is right now doing the same. Now, how you can strategically use it and generate more visibility and reach more people, how you can strategically plan and design your own content, how to add value to your target audience with your social media. Obviously everybody has a target audience, everybody has a target audience. Now this is the target, this target audience basically is the top of the funnel. Okay. So the people you are targeting, they should understand you, they should know your language, or you should know their language, how they are talking, or what problems they are discussing. So this is all you should know about the target audience. Obviously we'll discuss all this going ahead. How to get 10x results in your social media game, how to do everything without spending a lot of time. Now, obviously you're if you have an agency working with you, they are doing a most of the work, but it is not creating results. So then you need to put your efforts into that. Now, obviously you also must be having less time for this, but it is very much necessary. You need to spend some time, or you need a strategy that will help you save your time. When you can do this, when you can do a month's content in 1 or 2 days, it becomes easier for you also to live life fully, to enjoy your life, plus getting your marketing game going. Now, do you really need a social media agency for this? I would say, as an agency owner, agency owner, I would say, if you have sufficient funds available, if you don't have, you don't have 1 or 2 hours for, for your social media, then obviously you need to hire. But if you are, if you have some time left, you don't need the social media agency. So if you would think that I'm not tech savvy or I don't understand it, can I still do it? Yes, obviously you are the only person who needs to drive this. You need to drive this, okay? Agency will help you out, but you need to help, you need to drive this, because some tasks can be delegated, like editing, posting, doing the SEO, etc., but your team can also do that. Okay, you have a team, you have uh, kept a receptionist, kept therapist, you must be having someone who is helping you in your day to day activities. Your team also can edit your videos, post your videos, do the SEOs, if they learn the strategies. Now, do you think, I mean, if you have the questions like, do I need a fancy equipments? Obviously not. I won't recommend that. Just a camera, a mobile camera would do the job. A good light, a light, like if you have a good, a big window, that light would be sufficient. A mic, that's it. HTP system shows you what to shoot, when to shoot, how to shoot, and how to edit. Any of your staff can do that. Okay. Recently, I have been researching for some of my clients that they were not able to do the speaking reels because of the time constraints. What we did was, uh, we explained the staff like how to shoot. Okay. Now we are creating, we are creating something like a vlog style reels. Okay. So the staff is shooting everything about anything. I mean, we have explained that, like, you need to shoot clips of, 3 seconds, 4 seconds each clip, and the doctor provides a voiceover. Then we edit it. Obviously it becomes very engaging. Any of your staff can do that. We have made it so simple. HTTP system shows you how to research viral ideas and add your texture to it. Okay, if you know this particular idea is viral, okay, if you know how to research viral ideas, then you just need to add your texture, your flavor to this particular idea. It will become viral. uh, if you have a question like, will I be spending a long time on this? No. uh, uh, you don't have to spend a lot of time here, because it is just like a plug and play. A year's content will be giving, will be, a year's content, uh, you can create in a week's time. Okay, you don't know need, uh, you don't need to sit for a long time creating content. So visibility is the first step. Okay, visibility is the first step, because every month get visible to lakhs of people in your vicinity. Okay, rather than, getting the views from across India, you need to be visible in your particular area. People know who you are and what you do, because if you are visible, they would understand like who you are, what you do, how you can help them. Now the people are aware that how exactly you can solve their problems, skin or hair problems, with your help. You don't have to wait, they will find you. I'll show you some proofs as well, like how people are approaching some of my clients for consultations. They are finding the doctors, they are finding it genuine, they have the, they trust the doctors just by seeing the online presence. You don't, uh, you appear on top whenever they search for for the skin specialist near me. So normally what happens is, you are also aware that people search on Google skin specialist near me, or best dermatologist near me, best acne doctor near me. So if you want to appear on top of their search results, you need to be visible. And all the visibility strategies will be given to you. So you still think you need to pay 3 to 4 lakhs every year for social media? I don't think so. You don't need. But yes, yes, if you don't have the time, if you don't have the capacity to do this. But once again, I'm telling you, you need to drive your visibility game. You need to drive this. Secret number 2 is uh, branding, positioning secrets, and building high ticket packages. The difference between a generalist, okay, the difference between a generalist and or a randomly existing practice and a high ticket practitioner is this: the branding, positioning. People's perception is built over time, and it depends on how you brand and position yourself. People switch doctors so often or bargain so much that because they don't trust you, or they don't, or you don't have the credibility and authority to pitch high ticket services, you compromise on profits and suffer. Now, how you can determine the lifetime value of every client is the key to sustaining and growing in the long term. I'll give you one example. She is practicing in Mumbai, a very good locality. She is practicing since more than 17 years, 17, 18 years now. She is practicing and seeing a good number of patients, like 25, 30 patients in a day. The problem she shared with us was the people who are coming to her clinic, they are just coming for the consultation. Obviously, the people coming to the clinic, they are not they are maximum number of patients are well educated, and uh, the profile is, obviously the area is more populated with the people who are doing the 9 to 5 jobs, corporate jobs. Obviously they have some money, so they can spend. But it is not the poor patients are coming just for consultation. It's not like that. The maximum number of patients are well to do, they are coming for just a consultation. And once she shared that she has all the equipments, all the machines, but people are not able to, I mean, she's not able to convert people into high ticket offers, high ticket treatments. So she told us that a good number of people are doing the treatments she has recommended uh, in a a good chain of clinic, uh, because they have their team, they have their sales team, and they converted them. So now what is the difference between the randomly existing practice versus high ticket practice? A randomly existing practice is passive, dependent on the choices of the and decisions of the patients, their relatives, their friends. Because once their friends tell them that, why are you going to this particular clinic, go here, I have been visited here, they give us very good service, they also give discounts. So a randomly existing practice is dependent on the choices and decisions of the uh, patients, relatives, and friends. Now, who behaves as an expert here? The doctor, who is actually an expert, but now who is behaving as an expert? The patient or the relatives or their friends, they behave as an expert. Whatever you recommend, they don't trust you. They don't buy it immediately because there is a gap. Okay, now we need to fill that gap. And obviously, once the patient behave as an expert, they miss the transformational result. Now, whose reputation is harmed here? The doctor's reputation is harmed because they came to you, you have recommended, you have prescribed some products, medicines, but they didn't get the result. So ultimately, your reputation is harmed here. You lose your market share. Obviously, some of them, they even write negative reviews, or they spread negative word of mouth. So the randomly existing practice is always or will always be struggling. Now, HTP way. With the HTP way, you would be positioned as an expert and branded so well that people stay for a long time with you, because you will lead the way. Show you will show them the plan. You will combine different treatments. You will build packages. You understand, because you understand the lifetime value of a client. And ultimately, because of your expertise, because you have led the way, you would offer transformation. So now, which one is your practice? Are your practice is your practice a randomly existing practice or a high ticket practice? And you need to answer yourself. We'll go ahead. So, for example, a real case study: a lady consulted a dermatologist for a severe hair loss, with a scarce hairline visible. There was a wedding in her family in the next 6 months. A very close relative of hers. This is the case study I have experienced. This is in my relation. Now, the first doctor who recommended her the topical and oral treatment, like the minoxidil and other stuff, the biotin supplements, etc. She started the treatment. I mean, she started taking the tablets, minoxidil, etc., and she did not see the results in 3 months. For the obvious reasons, the results would take time, because she did not get that result. And in her family, her brother is getting married. So she consulted another dermat who offered a combination of different treatments there. Uh, she got some treatments there like PRP, something like that, and the lady got the results. So here the patient is happy, the doctor is happy. Okay. So becoming an HTP, around 60% of your patient's practice success depends on your branding and positioning game. Productization of your services play a crucial role. How you are productizing your services is very important. You need to bifurcate between low value, medium value, high value, premium value. uh, how you are combining multiple treatments to deliver a single result, a single transformation. So multiple treatments are being combined so that the desired result is expected with this particular. So this is called productization. You will understand, you will learn all this once we go ahead. How to build your brand that stays with people for a long time. How to position yourself in the crowded market so that you stand out in the crowd. How to productize your services and expertise. How to build high ticket packages that transforms. Now, how it is possible? Like, I've shared 8 figures in 12 months. So say for example, if we do a reverse engineering or reverse calculation here. So for example, you need to achieve 1 crores of revenue. How many people how many people you need to generate 1 crore of revenue? So let's take an example. If you have a service which is worth 1 lakh rupees, so if 100 clients buy this 1 lakh service, you can easily achieve a 1 crore of revenue. Or for example, 50,000 worth service, if suppose 200 clients they buy, you can achieve 1 crores of revenue. Or you have a service worth rupees 25,000 and 400 people buy it, then you can achieve 1 crore. Similarly, for 10,000 you need 1,000 people. You have, for selling 5,000 worth of service, you need 2,000 people. or or else you need a combination of all those services. So say for example, you have 25 clients in a year which who are buying 1 lakh worth of services. You have 50 clients in a year which they are buying 50,000 worth of service. 75 clients buying 25,000 worth of service. 100 clients uh, buying 10,000 worth service. 200 clients buying their 5,000. So obviously this is the calculation I did. You can achieve 88 lakhs with 450 clients. Now, these are the services which I have. These are the services. If you can see, these are the services. This is basically going from low to medium to high. Okay, low to medium to high. Now you just need in a year, in 300 days. Let's take 2 months. You say, suppose holidays, you are on leave, you are going out for holidays, etc. So you have 300 days, and in those 300 days you just need 450 clients of low, medium and high ticket. That would serve the purpose of generating 1 crore worth of revenue. Now, even if you see a 5 patients a day, you will see 100 and 1500 patients in a year, taking 300 working days. Now, how to generate a business like this exactly with the HTP system? This is what we are going to support you with. If you know how to build low ticket, medium ticket, high ticket, premium ticket, you can easily build your high ticket funnel. Okay. Uh, let's go ahead. 1 second. Mm, mm, mm. So now you have understood like how you can generate 1 crore worth of revenue with just 450 clients. Now, how to generate those 450 clients for you? How you can create offers, generate leads? The secret number 3 is all about this, the marketing and sales. How you can create offers, how you can generate leads, how you can convert those leads into an actual sales. So if you are not able to generate consistent and incremental leads, you are dependent on word of mouth. You are dependent on the people would see you, see your board and come walk in into the clinic. You are dependent on the referrals. You are dependent is ultimately this is all hope, and hope is never a strategy. Or you are not able to convert your warm and hot leads into sales, you are again depending on the hope again. So now you're, if you're guilty of getting busier without being profitable, then you need to learn this particular secret of marketing and sales. And obviously, if you are not doing the marketing and sales in a right way with the right strategies, you are losing a lot of high ticket opportunities. As I have shared, the doctor was, the patients were coming, but the she was not able to convert them, so she was losing a lot of profits, lot of revenue to a chain of clinic. So you will be able to, you would be losing a lot of your high ticket opportunities. So now what's in this particular secret, how you can create irresistible offers? Now, if you can see these two books, 100 million offers and 100 million leads, they this these two books have some powerful marketing lessons. Okay, how you can create irresistible offers, how you can generate leads. Obviously you must be having your existing data, you would be needing some more data from internet, from Meta, from Google. Obviously you need to understand like how you can do that. So how you can convert those leads, how your staff can cold call people. Okay, because if they don't have any work, what they are doing is just a loss of opportunity or loss of opportunity. Ultimately, the time is wastage, the resources are wasted. You would also learn the closing, cold calling secrets, high ticket closing techniques, how you can qualify, how to establish trust, how to identify personalities. Different There are different personalities. Based on that, different personalities have a pattern, okay, of making decisions. So now how you can identify those personalities with their body language, with the way of talking, how how they are, what they are wearing. It is all about sales psychology, what they are wearing, how much accessories they are wearing. So you can identify those personalities, and accordingly you can pitch, how you can pitch your offer. Accordingly you can talk to them. So all this is we are going to learn in this particular secret. And obviously, as I've explained earlier also, how you can close them, how you can handle their objections, how you can negotiate in a better way. What's more, yes, obviously, if you have a staff, okay, and they are not technically sound with the dermatology treatments, basic dermatology science, etc., we also train them. Do you want to learn how to build an additional revenue sources that can give you an additional revenue streams? Yes, obviously we'll help you with that additional revenue sources. You're practicing, but passively you're actively working, right? But passively, how you can generate more revenue, that is also being, we are going to teach you in this HTP program. Yes, that too is covered, but this is the bonus you get. So still, stay till the end, because I will share how you can get it. Now, are you confident now? With all these secrets, do you think it is possible to build a highly successful practice? A lot of your effort needed. Do you think a lot of your effort is needed? No, right? Because we are giving you everything ready made. Most of the thing ready made. Some things you need to understand. So it is, obviously it is better than working with an agency. Why I am telling this? As an agency owner, what we have seen is there is a lot of communication gap between the agency people and the doctors. Doctors don't get enough time to, you know and there is a lot of communication to and fro, that misses the deadlines, that misses so many things, because nobody is driving this. The agency people think that doctor will drive this, the doctor think that the agency people will drive this, but nobody, because obviously agency people, they are, you are more interested in your business, right? You are more interested. They are also interested in your business, but they are not as interested as you. So it is better than working with an agency. It's simple to understand and implement whatever we are going to teach you. It is very simple, very is easy to understand, and we have just made it. It is like you just need to sit for uh, half an hour to 1 hour max, daily basis. Within a week or 2 weeks you will complete the lessons, and plus you'll get all the ready-made guides and templates. Just 2 weeks to learn and understand, and daily 2 hours from your staff to execute. So your staff is doing work, but obviously they have some time left. So things like SEO, doing the SEO, things like editing, your staff can do that. And now if you think that your staff is not technically sound, uh, then we have we have actually designed this program that anybody understand this, just need to they just need a right steps. What is the step 1, what is the step 2, what is the step 3, that your staff can also do the editing, uh, even running the ads, even editing or doing the SEO, posting content, uh, how to, how they can post in a better way, how they can generate captions, etc. Or if you don't think that they are not technicians, they are not educated, then can you hire one person to do all this? It will be more cost effective for you. It will be more cost effective for you rather than depending on the agencies. Or you can seek help from your friends or family member, or you can just show them, show your staff and get them do it. It is simpler than you think. All the ready-made guides, templates and steps make it easier for them and you. Now, normally, how do we charge for these services? So, for example, some of our clients are paying 15,000 a month. Some of them are paying like around 25 to 30,000 per month, depending on the deliverables. Okay, we do SEO. We charge around 8 to 10,000 per month. For performance marketing like creation, offer creation, lead generation, etc., we charge around 20 to 25K per month. So as an if you go to learn about all these things, you learn about, this is all about business. Okay, this is all about business. How, if you go and learn from some coaches, obviously there are coaches available who are teaching the business to doctors. And uh, a doctor I know, she has paid uh, around 7 lakhs or 7.5 lakhs to a business coach to understand all these things. Okay, it's not, I'm not telling that she did a wrong thing, but that's the charges. Obviously you need to learn about all these things. So she has paid around, obviously some there are coaches available who teach you about high ticket closing, who teach you about branding, positioning, marketing, running ads, etc. uh, if you are looking for training your staff, training your technicians for dermatology procedures, there are different charges out there. If you hire some consultant and coach, so as I said, okay, that depends upon the coach. The cost goes 3 to 7.5 lakhs a year. The 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 you know uh, the total investment is around about, it is more than 10 lakhs. So this is, I'm talking about how are we charging for these services. Yes, and there are challenges. There are challenges while working with the agencies, while learning from the coaches. Uh, some of the challenges here I have discussed, like you have to be behind your agency to execute, because obviously you are more interested in your business. There is a constant disturbance. As I've said, there is a lot of communication to and fro going from the agency team to the doctor, etc., for approvals. There's so many things, the constant disturbance, and that delays so many things. Now if you learn from the coaches, they teach you about the general business aspects, all general things, like not a dermatology specific, not a medicine field specific, but a general concepts. You have to make it, now you have to make it a dermatology specific, and that takes away a lot of time, plus the frustration of experimenting things and failing. Now we have done all the experiments for you with our clients. We have done many things. I'll not say all the things, but we have done many things which has some, obviously some experiments we failed, some experiments we got good results, and the experiments we got good results, we have shared this in our program. Okay, so where were we? That takes away a lot of your time, and plus the frustration of experimenting and failing. Now, also the challenges like hiring and rehiring newer agencies, or investing again to learn. It is a costly affair. Okay, so what exactly are we going to learn from this high ticket practice program? So number one is, the secret number one is visibility secrets. You can see the modules are designed like how to become a go-to dermatologist in your city. I'll just read the modules, the chapters. This is the basic and the most important thing in this presentation, because you will understand that what you are going to learn. Okay, Why visibility is equal to trust is equal to, patience. The mindset and the strategy we have discussed. How to reach lakhs of people and stand out from competitors. A patient journey from discovering you to booking an appointment. Chapter 2 includes identifying and understanding your ideal patients. You can obviously you can obviously Second. Yes. You can obviously take the screenshot of this. How to, identifying and understanding your ideal patient. You need to understand your who are your ideal patient, who is your target audience. This creating a customer avatar is very much necessary before creating content. Okay, understanding the demographics and psychographics, very important. How to speak to your audience's language and resonate emotionally, how to select the right platform and content format for your audience, building a perceived expertise through content, how to research the content and create as per your style, understanding different type of contents like speaking reels, b-roll reels, action reels, listicle reels, there are reaction reels, tutorial reels, asmr reels, meme reels, now AI reels. There are so many things you can do it, but you need to learn it. How to create content that position you as an authority. How to build trust and rapport with your audience. Some personalized content strategies. How to create educate and empower content without sounding salesy. Now I have seen like I have seen some of the doctors, they are sounding so too salesy on their Instagram. So without being salesy, you can attract good number of patients, and that actually creates an authority in the market. Okay, we have also discussed about the case studies, posts that convert followers into patients. So we have discussed all that. My screen is stuck. 1 second. Chapter 4 includes content creation, made easy and effective, understanding the different type of hooks, how to grab attention in the first 3 seconds, how to write hooks, how to write scripts so that it adds value in the audience's life. These scripts are not dependent on the chat GPT prompts. There are different type of scripting secrets we have discussed, content creation tools we have discussed, like how to set up your own studio type thing, how to shoot a professionally looking video content without a professional camera and setup even if you are camera shy, how to use AI tools like chat GPT, and one of the AI tool we would be discussing that would create videos for you without you being present on the video, without you being present in front of your camera. So this is this is helpful for those doctors who are not comfortable facing the camera, talking to the camera. This is the tool that will be helpful. How to modify AI generated scripts. Okay, now if you are taking help of AI, how to modify those scripts, how to uh, match your tone and personality, and how to basically modify the script with your tone and personality, how to create videos without showing your face, AI videos, b-rolls, slideshows, etc., mastering social media platforms. So we have discussed Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. So nowadays people are focusing on Instagram mostly, but they are missing out on YouTube, they're missing out on LinkedIn. Also there's one more platform called Twitter. It is very powerful. All these platforms are very powerful. So we have discussed like the algorithms of all these platforms. We have also explained like what type of posts you need to boost, how to boost them cost effectively, and you with your audience, with your target audience, how you can basically uh, boost your content, how to generate engagement and grow your audience organically. Some consistency hacks we have also discussed. So Yes, the chapter 6 is it includes Google My Business Domination. Obviously, this is one of the most underused asset. How to optimize your GMB for local SEO, how to get more positive reviews and use them as a social proof, how to rank higher on Google Maps for dermatology related keywords, how to track GMB insights and improve performance. All this we have discussed in chapter 6. Now coming to secret number 2, which is about positioning, branding, and uh, creating packages, creating productization of services. So how you can become an authority in the market, why patient should choose you, uh, why patient choose experts over cheap clinics, the psychology of authority we have explained, the perceived expertise, trust and consistency, the cost of being seen as just another dermatologist. Section 2 includes the crafting your brand, a unique brand identity, how to define your personal and clinic brand, the difference between branding and marketing and why both matters, branding positioning masterclass, how to position yourself as a go-to dermatologist. There will be lessons on in clinic versus online positioning, creating a seamless experience. So it depends, in clinic positioning and online positioning should ideally be similar. How to choose, obviously yes, in clinic positioning also plays a very important role in building the trust, in building an authority. So we have explained that in this particular section. How to choose branding colors, themes, typography, logo that resonate with your audience, how to write your clinic's mission, vision, taglines to inspire trust. Section 3 of this secret is creating a consistent brand message. So, what your brand stands for, value and promises to your patients, how to communicate your expertise and empathy through content. Consistent messaging across all touch points like Instagram, GMB, website, in clinic, PR, etc. How to change customer perception and educate on your value. Positioning makes dermatologist common positioning mistakes. Uh, you need to avoid, how to build a personal brand that patient trust, how to position yourself against unqualified competitors, how to create your signature style and voice on social media, how to stay consistent and outsource without losing authenticity. Yes, there are so many lessons, but they're very important. Yes, they're very important. Section number 4 includes positioning your clinic in the market. Are you a premium brand? Are you a luxury? Are you innovative? Are you an affordable clinic? Are you a family friendly clinic? And why it matters. This plays very important role in your practice. How to analyze your market, competitors, how to choose your niche, how patient perceive your brand now, how to shift your perception, how to create offers and services that match your positioning. Take all the screenshot, go through it. First of all, go through everything, but this is very important. What you will learn this, the gap between your current revenue and the revenue you desire, you want to achieve, that you have a goal, the gap between that you can fill in with these modules which I am sharing right now. You just need to take the screenshot, go through it, and then decide. Productizing your services, how to productize your services, why productizing makes your services easier to sell and are more profitable, how to bundle treatments into signature packages, how to name, price and promote high ticket services effectively, how to create exclusivity and demand through packaging and positioning. This also plays a very important role, and we have done a very an experiment on this, and the doctor got a wonderful result because of the signature approach. So this is also we have discussed in this particular section. Enhancing your brand's authority, how to tell your story, showcase your expertise authentically, how to use patient testimonials before and after as a social proof, very important. How to leverage PR and media features to attract high value clients. Obviously, we have explained all this thing and we are there to support you with PR and media things. We are there to support you with all the necessary contacts and things. How to build a partnership and endorsement to elevate credibility. So who you partner with is plays a very important role. Y- what you endorse also play a very important role in your brand. How to use awards and certification to strengthen the trust. Now coming to the secret number 3, what we have discussed here is all about marketing, lead generation, and sales. So uh, how to attract more patients, how to create clear measurable marketing plan, how to decide on right marketing investments and budget, understanding leads, existing leads, new leads, cold, warm, hot leads, etc. You have you must be having around about more than 1000 2000 leads right now in your database. How to use them, we have explained there. How to generate consistent leads, qualified leads, how to create irresistible offers and lead magnets with examples, how to plan and execute marketing campaigns, how to run effective paid ads. This also we have explained from basic. Okay, you can execute it easily, just need the right steps. You can execute, your staff can execute, it's very easy. Don't need to depend on the agencies to run ads for you. How to use your existing clinic data to improve campaigns, how to track the ROI, that is return on investments, and optimize over time. The sales mastery. Obviously, there's a module here, how to train your team for effective cold calling, how to close high ticket procedures confidently, the psychology of selling, as I have discussed earlier as well, personality, pain point identification, discovery, qualification, how to find out what patient need, how to pitch premium offers effectively. I know a doctor, in Bandra. She closed a client worth rupees 10 lakhs. So it completely depends, on how you sell. Okay, so how to pitch premium offers effectively, how to handle objections like a pro, tonality, expression, and the language of trust is very important here in the sales topic. How to follow up and set more appointments. So this particular lesson, the most of the lessons here are helpful for your staff as well as for you. Okay, now how you can write good copies, we call copywriting. How normally the copywriting things, the formulas are used in creating ads. Okay, so copywriting for sales, how you can craft messages that converts. So what could be the actual investment? So it is worth 49,000 plus 18% GST. uh, The program will be live on 15th of August 2025. This is a limited period offer. We are off till, if you are booking till 31st of December, the investment will be 29,990 rupees plus 18% GST. All the bonuses, uh, I'll show you what all bonuses you are getting with this. Don't miss out the bonuses which are worth 50,000 rupees. But there is a special offer for the Independence Day. So you understood this, 49,000 rupees the actual cost, but if you book before 31st December, then the investment will be 29,990 rupees plus 18% GST. But there is a pre-booking offer. Now, if you pre-book the offer before 15th of August, then the investment will be 19,990 rupees plus GST, and offer is only valid if you book before 15th August. Also, if you book before the Independence Day, you will get all the bonuses plus. Now, this bonus is basically if you book before 15th of August, we will be giving you a 30 days of ready-made static and carousel post with your branding, with all the content uh, relatable to your audience. You can directly post on your social media, and this offer is only valid if you pre-book with 19,990 rupees. This is the offer, and if you fail to pre-book it, then you need to pay 29,990 rupees for the complete access of this program. Okay, now the program access is for a year. Complete program, everything which I have shown will be there, plus all these bonuses will also be there. So bonus modules, these are bonus modules. If you are booking before 31st December, all this you are getting. But if you are booking before 15th of August, you will also be getting the 30 days of static and carousel post content ready made. So customer experiences and loyalty guide. So how you can turn your every patient into a loyal brand ambassador, how to ensure exceptional in clinic and post visit experiences, how to collect meaningful feedbacks, how to ask for and use testimonial reviews effectively, how to create loyalty and referral programs to grow your word of mouth, how to track your referral rate and patient satisfaction. Bonuses, more bonuses here. Ready made 100 hook templates, 100 chat gpt prompts for you to easily execute, 20 plus prompts for AI video generation. This is also very important thing if you are not comfortable on camera. uh, More bonus here, ready-made SEO guide, stepwise guide, even your staff can do it. How to train your staff to handle social media inquiries professionally, how to collaborate with influencers and local businesses for cross promotion. A derma clinic masterclass for staff mindset, soft skills, teamwork, and target orientation. This is very important. If you have a team, if you have a team of at least 3 to 4 people, how they can help you with teamwork. So all that is a complete thing is already there for the staff. This is also included. What's more, templates for memorable tagline, mission, vision, guide for branding, colors, theme and logos, positioning guide, PR assistance. As I've shared earlier also, we will assist you with PR. The cost will be separate. Yes, we will assist you with all the things. Brand audit worksheet, case study, testimonial template, tagline messaging template, everything will be there. Yes, more bonuses. Bonuses like goal setting and revenue growth. How you can set smart goals, smart business goals. One second. Yes. How you can set smart business goals, how to analyze your current revenue streams and identify gaps, how to define your unique value proposition UVP in the competitor market, how to stand out and thrive in the crowded dermatology space, how to add new high ticket and passive revenue streams, how to set short term and long term targets. Goal setting, everything is included, like how you can track all your goals, what is your achievement, everything is there. uh, Sales bonus, 10 lead magnet ideas with examples I'll give you. 10 sample paid campaign structure, samples of paid campaign structure, like if you are creating Facebook Instagram ad, so how the structure looks like, how the paid campaign looks like, I'll be giving you 10 samples. You just need to add your branding and everything there. Sales mastery or derma specific scripts. Okay, now most of the what I have observed is there are so many coaches, sales things online available on YouTube as well, but they are not derma specific. We have made it derma specific, ready to use cold calling script for your staff, closing scripts for high ticket services, derma specific objection handling cheat sheet. There are approximately 20 objections we have enlisted, say, starting from price, starting from trust, starting from competition, like some objections like I need to ask my husband for this treatment. So there's so many objections where patient tell you about that this is so costly, or why this is costlier than the other clinic. So how you can handle it like a pro. So this is what we have discussed in the sales bonus. Now scalability bonus as well, this is one of the thing that I was planning for a long time. Now what happens is your business is not scalable. Okay, you can serve say 10 patient 20 patients in a day, max to max. You can't serve thousands of people, right? So it is not scalable. But yes, it can be made scalable with the help of your peers and colleagues across the country. How? We are creating a network of high ticket practitioners. So people who would be buying this program, okay, they will be in our network. So say suppose you get an inquiry from another state. So say if you are in Delhi and you get an inquiry from Mumbai. Now what you can do is you can will help you connect with the peer in Mumbai, with your colleague in Mumbai, and you can obviously earn a referral incentive for referring that particular patient to this particular doctor. So that will be an additional revenue for you. This is scalability. So you can make it scalable. Obviously there are other ideas of scalability that we can discuss later on. So now there you have two choices. Either you invest in this program, you pay 19,990 before 15th of August, learn and implement the strategies and achieve your goals, or you hire us or hire any agency to execute what I have just shown you. The yearly investment blood normally we what we charge is around 5 lakhs plus, plus the ad budget are separate. So now if you want this program, this is an additional thing which I have created for dermatologists. uh, if you want this program for free, then I have arranged some sponsorships for from 4 to 5 different brands, different companies. It is available. You can get it all free. You just need to let me know or message me, sponsor me on the number I have shared here, 9920 424 360. This is my personal number, and I'll give you all the details. These companies will sponsor you this complete program. You just need to support them. That's it. And if you are paying it right now by yourself, all the details are here. uh, this is my company name, Scale Up Media and Marketing Agents, Marketing. This is current account, all the things. GST number is also mentioned here because once you pay, you will get a GST invoice on your WhatsApp. So this is all about it, and this is I have shown you. This is what we have done with some of the doctors. Started from 1800 followers, now around 40,000 followers. This is one of the non-doctor but non-derma account we are handling. This is a rheumatologist account. Uh, but this is such a great initiative what this doctor is doing. We have scaled it from 47 to 16.4k followers. And now you have seen all the views, all the reach we have got with some of our clients. Now these are the some of the um, request. These are some of the organic requests of patients contacting the doctor for asking for the timings, for the suggestions, for the consultation requests, etc. There are so many collab things as well. So this is all about the presentation. Hope you have got some insights. Hope you have got a good idea how you can scale your business. Do share your feedback. My number is there. Also, please consider buying it by yourself. If you don't trust this, I have the sponsorships available for you. Okay. But don't miss this. Don't miss it. This will be a game changer for your business. I'm so confident about it. So thank you so much for listening till the end, and we'll meet someday. Thank you so much.